And the first one we gave was this idea of being aware. Awareness is so important, and you particularly, Crusader, in some of the martial arts and things that you've been involved in, how important, you could speak to that, is awareness or situational awareness.
It is absolutely the highest tenet of self-defense is awareness. And I've taught classes to many people before and tried to always start on this exact point. And that is the most effective thing you can do to protect yourself is see it coming and be one step ahead.
Now let's think about that for just a moment, because you do this in martial arts. But when you apply this to the idea of a shepherd in the field, keeping watch over his flock.
It's there.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
If he's not aware, and there's so many things he has to be aware of, from the weather outside, the weather that's coming, to the proximity of pasture, of water, being cognizant of the wild animals, the other threats that might exist to the sheep.
Yep.
Do you see the application that's here for a pastor for today? So pastors get caught up sometimes in their study of the word such that they forget about and become less aware of all the threats that are in the culture around them, the threats that's being presented to their congregation.
I think some even become overwhelmed and they just want to stick their head in the sand. And they just don't want to see the craziness that's going on.
Yeah, it's easier to deny that than to accept it.
It's a way out.
But when we do that, we neglect our duties as shepherds.
Yes.
We're no longer being a good shepherd if we're not culturally aware, if we're not politically aware, if we're not economically aware. I wonder how many listening right now, how many pastors who are picking this up because they're wondering what we're doing to pick on them today. So they're listening or they're watching this video. And I wonder how many of them are even aware of what just happened yesterday with the Federal Reserve.
Oh, yeah.
Do they even know what's going on? Do they even know that the Federal Reserve just raised the interest rates another 75 basis points, another 0.75%?
Are they even bothered by this monkey work being allowed? I mean,
do they understand the inflationary situation that we're in that's leading to this to begin with? Do they know what the end result is going to be? Because this is important to what's going to happen in their congregations. How can they be good shepherds? How can they really care for their flock when they have no clue what's going on? So if your flock is going to be searching for food, if they've been spending all their paycheck just to put the fuel in their car to get to their job, and they're having to pick between fuel in their car or buying groceries at the store, what is that doing to that family? How are you going to minister to that family if you have no awareness whatsoever of what's going on economically? And so being aware of the political environment, the economic environment, what's going on around us is the only way we can provide the kind of care and protection for our flock that we're really called to be. Being watchmen.
yes.
Being real shepherds. Otherwise, we leave our flock vulnerable. They're open.
Beautifully put. Thank you for watching or listening to The Political Pastor. If you want to upset hateful anti-Christian forces, like, thumbs up, subscribe, and share this with as many as you can. They really hate that. Visit our website, thepoliticalpastor.com, and say hello to us there. We respond to comments and letters on our private website where big tech can't censor it. Again, thank you.